Hello friends, again I am today before you with the model answer of yesterday's question. Yesterday we gave a question which pertained to emotional intelligence. So now let us see what is the question and what can be the model answer for that. Today we will be giving one case study for which we will be giving model answer tomorrow. So now let us see what is the question given yesterday and what can be the model answer. The question was, emotional intelligence is more critical than technical skills in public administration. Examine in light of recent administrative challenges. This has to be answered in about 150 words. So, because in ethics theoretical part, uh, 10 marks questions are asked for 150 words. So, accordingly, we have to answer. So, now here, first, basically, we have to explain what is emotional intelligence, and then we have to explain how it is more critical than technical skills with reference to public administration. And then the question specifically asks about recent administrative challenges. So we have to quote recent administrative challenges. We have to quote the examples, and also uh, relevant ethical theories, etc., or some documents, etc., whatever are relevant pertaining to this. So now, accordingly, if you see, the first paragraph defines or explains what is emotional intelligence is. Emotional intelligence, as articulated by Daniel Goleman. Daniel Goleman was a very key psychologist who has given this theory of emotional intelligence. Includes five components, and the components are self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, motivation, and social skills. So basically, these are the five components which were listed by uh, Goleman, and these are very, very critical for that way any human being, but particularly for bureaucrats or civil servants in public administration. These five components of emotional intelligence are very, very important. This has been proved, or this has been explained by Nolan Committee also, by Administrative Reform Commission also in their reports. This is very, very key uh, components as far as administrative skill is concerned. So now, while technical skills equip civil servants with rules and procedures. So now here, how, I mean, basically, uh, how this emotional intelligence is contrasted with technical skills, or how both go hand in hand. So that's what is being explained. So technical skills equip civil servants with rules and procedures. EI enables humane, adaptive, and ethical administration. So this is basically the function of emotional intelligence, uh, application of that knowledge in complex situations. So the knowledge or technical capability which is obtained has to be applied in complex situation in humane, adaptive, and ethical manner, and that is what basically is the function of emotional intelligence. So here in the first paragraph, we have explained what is emotional intelligence and how it is related with technical skills for a bureaucrat or for a civil servant in public administration. Now we'll go to recent crisis. We will just list out a few recent crises. For example, COVID-19 pandemic, Manipur ethnic violence, Joshimath subsidence, climate-related floods in Assam, etc. So all these are complex situations, calamity situation, and I mean they pose administrative challenges. Uh, Now here, I mean all these, whatever examples have been given, and a few others also you can think of, they have shown that technical expertise alone is inadequate. So this is important because see, uh, only if some technical expertise is there, then you will function, or the bureaucrat will function without empathy, without ethical values, and perhaps his whole work will go waste. So then some officers also have been quoted here who have done good work in these situations. For example, Avnish Saran, then Rajendra Bharut, uh, and these guys have succeeded not by rule books, but by communicating empathetically, calming public fear and leading demoralized teams. Because in these complex situations or calamity situations, the subordinates, the team official teams also will be demoralized. They will be under a lot of stress. So you have to calm them. You have to lead the demoralized team by uh, basically instilling confidence and trust in them. So basically, this work has been done by emotional intelligence. Now, again, same thing we are explaining a little more detail because that is the demand of the question. Now, technical skills may help frame policies, but EI is critical in resolving public anger, managing conflict, and upholding dignity under pressure. So this is the function of AI. And unless it is complemented to technical skills alone may not be sufficient. For example, Manipur example has been quoted. A lack of empathetic engagement worsened the public trust, and it happens so many times. If uh, there is no empathy or there is no ethical considerations, the situation will go, from bad to worse. Once the empathy comes in, or once the appropriate mixture of emotional intelligence comes, then definitely situation will improve. So here also in Manipur, empathetic engagement worsened, lack of empathic engagement worsened this situation, uh, while emotionally intelligent mediation was key to restoring dialogue in local administrations. So this always happens in administration. I have also faced so many times, and every bureaucrat, every civil servant keeps on facing, particularly when he is posted in subdivisions or districts or some such other public related posts. EI also guards against bureaucratic apathy. Now, this is again very important because uh, if EI is there, bureaucrat will be empathetic. He will not work with apathy, enabling officers to respond to the emotional and ethical dimensions of governance essential in handling refugees, caste violence, or former suicides, and so on. Other events also you can list out. So this is some event. Now, then again, second ARC has also noted that emotionally intelligent administrators are better in upholding the constitutional values. In today's volatile environment, EI is not optional. It is more critical than technical skills for effective public service. So here, I mean, if you see the question, along with examples, along with few quotes, along with few references, we have proved that EI is more important than technical skills for public administration. Now, this completes the model answer for today. Now, let us see what case study we will be taking up tomorrow. Now, this is the case study. Actually, I'm giving here, or I keep on giving only crux of the case study. Now, this case study can be explained in half a page also. So that also viewers and candidates, students should keep a note. Because, for example, here, during an election duty, you are asked to monitor opposition party movements under the guise of intelligence. What ethical boundaries do you draw? Now, this is a crux of the case study. Now, this case study can be explained in half a page. For example, you are DGP of a state, or you are DG intelligence of a state, and the chief minister asked to do this, that during election. So all those things can be added in this, and it can be made half a page. So, but this is the crux of the matter, and this case study in itself is a complete in a way. It can be answered properly, and it can be for understanding. This is sufficient. So I will again read it. During election duty, you are asked to monitor opposition party movements under the guise of intelligence. What ethical boundaries do you draw? Now, this case study, model answer we will be taking up tomorrow. And as you know, the case studies have to be answered in about 200 words. So we will be giving model answer in about 200 words. So we'll meet tomorrow accordingly. So thanks a lot for watching today's video. Thank you, one and all.